Today, welcome to the Maritime TV studios. Today, we are on the Maritime table to discuss pre-elections, during election, and post-elections. And here we have some strong media. In fact, today we have 3 topics to discuss. There is a communique in the RMU channel that says that women are not being voted for presidential position in RMU. Why? We are going to discuss that one today. The second topic is going to be the contribution of the SRC to the student body. What has the past SRC done so far? So we are looking at from Honorable His Excellency Abayate's time to Awolu to follow, then to Seth Adamu. So we are looking at these people, the contributions so far they've added to the SRC. Then we look at the current election, just after the election, before the election, and whatever happened. So today I'm here with my colleagues who are gathered here. I'm here with my friend, and I call him my boss because I was a parliamentarian when he was serving as the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. So I'm here with my boss. He's known as Ironman, and with my Speaker of Parliament. When I was serving as the Speaker of Parliament, he was the Deputy Speaker. He was the Speaker, Honorable Nayo, known as Political Nayo. Then we look at Honorable Saying Aladdin. At the past house, he was the disciplinary committee chair, and we have Honorable Fafa Sadiq Adedia, who is a parliamentarian for BPS 26, and also has served as 2 times academic committee chair. Hello, Honorable, Right Honorable Sabla Ayoman. You are welcome to the studios.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
I'm very fine. I'm sure today you have a lot for us.
All right.
I
hope so.
Sure. Honorable Nayo, you had victory not long ago, and I've been seeing it on your status. You have been jubilating it.
Oh yeah.
How's everything going? How's your candidate? How was the stress?
Oh,
there was no stress?
I think every election there's a bit of stress, so he's relaxing.
All right. Honorable Aladdin, I was looking at you too. You joined, I think, the candidate who just lost the election. I think you were leading as a president of Gambian Students Association. I was looking at the number of votes that you could have pulled from the Gambian side. So how was it so far? How was the election?
It was okay.
Okay.
We were just unfortunate that it didn't went our way.
Okay.
But then God decides at the end of the day, and congratulations to the winning team.
All right. Honorable Fafa Sadiq Adedia, the next person association, since yesterday, no, 2 days ago, in fact, Thursday when they counted the election, you started pressing their necks. And today, even this morning, you were pressing, you and Honorable Nayo. How was the election so far?
So I think because we come to that, the election was good.
Okay.
Looking at the time and everything, the preparation and everything, I think it was good.
All right. So how is the jubilation so far? Are you still jubilating or you are now?
Oh, we'll be jubilating for, I think, till next year.
So this year. I think this. I think you are attacking the Vice President, His Excellency Okurudi, because he jubilated till his power elapsed. I think you are doing the same thing. All right. So today we have 3 topics to discuss here. We have a post on the RMU channel saying that women are not being voted for elections in RMU, especially presidential positions. At first, you look at it, you see mostly during the secretary position, women contest and women mostly win. But you see, currently, the men are even taking the secretary position from the women. I think last 2 years we're having a FIS as the secretary, then they shifted to a Flynn. From Flynn now it's Nana Ansa Atta. So the men are also taking over the secretary position again. And also when it comes to the treasurer, we have Adina serving as the treasurer. Then Seth Adamu taking it from Adina. Then we have Joel taking it from Seth. Again, we have Solomon taking it from. So they say women are not being voted in RMU elections. Honorable, I'll start with Right Honorable Sabla. Please, what's your take on this? Is it true women are not being voted, or women don't contest for position, or they are not worth voting for? What's your take on this?
Okay, so I'm going to take this from a different direction. So, maritime itself is male-dominated institution.
Okay.
So the males are more than the ladies.
Okay.
And for women, we are not going to watch a woman rule over us.
Okay.
So from my point of view, it's going to be very difficult for a lady to contest a presidential position and wants to win the election in Maritime University because it's a male-dominated school. The boys are everywhere. The girls are few. Less than 20% of Maritime are ladies.
Okay.
So the boys are not going to watch the ladies to come and rule over there.
All right.
Yes,
all right. So what if so let's take it from what if the lady is having a very strong team behind him? You know, let me cite an example. I think before Checha was going to contest, I think there was two Daniela. Then Daniela was saying that she wants to contest. So Checha was saying that Daniela should be his running mate. And Daniela said, if that's not going to be there, everybody should go on their separate way. And they both went on their separate and they lost the election. So are you telling me that when it comes to RMU elections, because it's male dominated, no man feel proud voting for a woman?
You feel proud voting for a woman.
Yeah.
But as I said, you won't let a woman ride over you.
Okay.
So it's still going to be the same. They are still going to lose the elections.
All right. So let me take honorable, right honorable Nayo's take on this. Women are not being voted in RMU election. Is it true or is misconception?
That's true. I think I will agree with former Speaker of Parliament because when you look at Regional Maritime University, as he said, it's a male-dominated institution. And so males on campus or gentlemen on campus won't allow ladies to ride over them.
Okay.
And moreover, too, when you check at the population of ladies at Regional Maritime University, can attest to the fact that most of them don't really like to welcome leadership positions.
Okay.
Most of them always try to run away from leadership positions.
Okay.
And so at the end of the day, the turnout for ladies running for these portfolios are few.
Okay.
And so the interest for ladies contesting for leadership roles on campus are not there.
Okay.
They turn out to be like, oh, I'm shy, I'm this. So the empowerment is not there.
Okay.
But I believe when they are empowered,
Okay.
yeah, we can have great female leaders on campus.
So possibility of a woman winning an empowered woman winning against a male. What's the possibility? The probability is it high?
Well, to me, as I said earlier, you won't allow a lady to ride over you.
Okay.
And so I think the males still have the upper hand over the females on campus.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Aladdin,
Yes.
please, what's your take on this?
I think I will take totally different perspective to this because what the Right Honorable Ion said, I don't think that's the case that male don't want women to take a ride on them.
Okay.
Because looking at it, I feel like we need to educate our people more about female leadership.
Okay.
Looking at my team, the team that I was siding with, we thought of this situation.
Okay.
So we thought it was going to be a very wise idea to have a running mate to be a female.
Okay.
Because I will tell you something. If these women are given the chance
Okay.
to showcase their leadership skills,
Okay.
they perform exceptionally really well.
Okay.
We look at typical scenarios of Liberia where we had their former president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
Okay.
She was very exceptional. So I don't think it should be a case of it's a male-dominated
Okay.
school.
Okay.
We should also give them a platform to showcase their leadership skills.
Okay, so Honorable Aladdin, if you are taking from that angle, and I have a question related to that because women are being given a certain part of RMU to even rule.
Yes.
The first one is the MLA, Maritime Ladies Association, which is even training them to become leaders.
Yes.
Now let's look at their contribution in MLA itself. How is the MLA going? Their contribution. In fact, your contribution at MLA will reflect whether you can lead the SRC itself. So when you look at the MLA president so far, in fact, it's very hard for you to even remember one. That this one was MLA president with a certain initiative that you can point at that, oh, when she was the MLA president, she introduced this. When she was this, so therefore we should give the person this kind of position. Are you not looking at that? We have given them the chance to empower themselves, but they are refusing to empower themselves.
Thank you very much for that. I believe looking at it from that perspective, the MLA presidents don't have that much of a platform.
Okay.
Because as the right honorable just said, RMU female capacity is just almost less than 20%.
Okay.
So these things to be implemented, most of these things to be implemented require financial muscle.
Okay.
So if you don't have financial muscle, I don't think you'll be able to execute a lot of these things, because if you want to create any type of initiative, there needs to be funds that will push it.
Okay.
So this is what is lacking. I think the SRC needs to look at the money that will be disbursed to these other associations to make sure that their plans are well executed.
All right. Thank you, Honorable Aladdin. So let's come to Honorable Fafa. Your take: women are not being given leadership positions, or they are not being voted for, especially when it comes to the presidential position. What's your take on this?
Okay, so I'll take it from this point. We've had so many women vying for several positions in our RMU. So you look, as you said, well, the opportunity is being given to them. So right from where nominations begins and everything, the opportunity is given to them to vie for that position. But what we are not doing right is, if you check some other universities, they intend, so if they give subsidies to women and other people with disability. That's something we've not looked at. So I think future council should also look at where you can, maybe if you are given if it's 1,000 cedis for the forms, maybe you subsidize it for the women. So maybe 500 cedis, 300 cedis, to get more participation from them. And we also look at the track records of the other ladies. We check from the treasurer position to the secretary. And most of them, whilst you are criticizing the men, the same thing applies to ladies. They've also failed in that regard. So they're getting the opportunity. But I don't understand when they say they're not being voted for. It's how you put out yourself. That's when you give the opportunity to do.
Sure.
So if you intend to stay back and watch other people do, how do you give the opportunity to do that? So I think they should be involved. So that if we check with getting clerks for parliament, it becomes even difficult from even the speakers to get people to become just clerks. Secretaries to parliament becomes very difficult. So the opportunities are there. They should just make themselves available for that opportunity.
Thank you very much. So looking at what Honorable Fafa is saying, in fact, last year, I remember when Honorable Nayo appointed a lady to be his running mate. And later, I think there was some, I don't know if it's political grounds or whatever happened. The lady said she's not going again. So I was looking at the same distance. Now we're looking at even women contesting for position and leaving them to go unopposed. Somebody like Efia contested for treasurer. There were other men who wanted to contest for secretary. And they left her. I don't know if the kind of respect they have for her, or they think it's a women position, therefore they should leave it for her. So what we are all saying is that women are given the chance, but they should be, in fact, it's another conversation. The cost of the forms for the SRC elections. But during Honorable Abayate, I think the forms was somewhere around 400 to 500 cedis. Why would you send it to 700 cedis? Then I bought the form at 1,000 cedis presidential elections. And looking at just 1 year, the forms was inflated from 1,000 cedis to 1,500 Ghana cedis. Don't you think this is very expensive for students to yeah?
I don't think it's very expensive, because if you're looking at student leadership, one quality of a leader is that his ability to raise funds.
Okay.
So if you're not able to raise 1,500 to buy funds, are you sure you can really raise funds for the council? Okay. So your ability to raise funds to buy forms also means that you'll be able to raise some substantial amount of funds for the council.
Okay.
So I don't think the increment of the nomination is something that should be a barrier to people from not taking up positions. Okay. I think even if it's small, for me, the money is too small.
1,500.
Exactly.
Looking at the privilege that is actually president.
Exactly. For the presidential, it's too small.
Okay.
Because we've had people who are being president and we've not seen anything.
Okay.
And even getting funds from other sources to help the council. It's just relying on the student funds. That's all. So 1,500 is okay. I think maybe if we still increase 2,000, it will be better.
If it's even increased to 2,000. In fact, Honorable Fafa, I don't support that point, because we have students who are very, in fact, looking at the qualities of a leader, I think one is to be able to raise funds. But we have other qualities. We have students who qualify with, who has all these qualities. But even raising funds become very difficult for them. Or having money to contest for election become very difficult for them.
So when I say raise funds, I'm looking at your ability to be able to gather some forms of me from your inner friends.
Okay.
If you check even our political divided, those who take this nominations, they don't take the money from their own pockets.
Okay.
There's some friends.
Okay.
There's some acquaintances, some people they know. So if you know, it's how influenced you are.
Okay.
That's be able to raise that amount of money I'm talking about. So it's not just coming from your pockets. So if you're a leader, you're not influential, you don't have other people, how do you then intend to run the council?
Okay. So Ion, me, I was also looking at the same point, but let me ask you a simple question. Don't you think inflating the price of the SRC forms makes the leaders more corrupt? You think they say I've bought the forms at 1,500 or 2,000. Therefore, if I come to power, I should be able to recoup my money back.
Yes.
Not at all. That is not supposed to be so.
Okay.
When, as Papa said, we are supposed to, we are coming to, let me put it in this way. You are about to take a crucial role.
Okay.
Which this crucial role needs one, your ability to raise funds for the council. So even if for you to buy a forms to take that role and you can't purchase, how sure are you that you can do the job? If we are complaining about forms currently as 1,500 cedis and there is a problem on campus which need money and you can't afford that, then I'm not sure you are the right person for the job. And that is not they are not corrupt. I guess management does not disburse funds early for students. And when the money comes, it gets into just some loopholes which students think they are corrupt. No one is corrupt. As we are here today, you get to know what the monies are used for and how the monies are being disbursed into the country.
In fact, I like the angle that you are going to, because as the deputy speaker of parliament and you serve as deputy speaker, and later I think they impeach the speaker for you to become the speaker when you were waiting for the speaker to travel for you to impeach him. So we talk about that one. Then we look at Honorable Nayo, the price of the forms. Yeah, I'm looking at the angle where the SRC is coming from, because the SRC says that the reason why they increase the prices, they don't have money to conduct elections. I also believe that before the beginning of the semester, you should set some money aside for elections. So if you tell me that because there is no money for election, therefore I have to increase the money, the money for the forms, does that make a relevant point?
Oh, okay. I think to me, I'll side with you because you see, though you are coming for a crucial position, as my colleague just said, but you also have to have the ability to be able to generate income for the S-House.
Okay.
But here is a case that nomination forms are being increased. So, as you said, the forms are being increased, putting the candidates into some kind of financial stress. So, when we are having these S-House elections and stuff, the candidates tend to spend more. Campaign and other stuff, donations and stuff. So, though you are prepared, but sometimes the nomination forms must be massaged in a bit to be able to attract the student body to be able to pick up some those forms. We're talking about ladies not picking up forms.
And Papa proposing that we should have some subsidies for them.
Subsidize the forms for these ladies. I think we'll have a lot of ladies coming on board to just pick up forms to take these leadership roles. So for me, I think the price of the nomination forms must be
quite expensive.
So, let me just put this out. So you did say something that the council don't have money anytime it's about to be.
In fact, it's alleged. So
it's
that
alleged.
Yes, alleged.
So this is the main reason why they don't have money anytime it's coming to election, because they are supposed to do SRC week, then election, and the student body loves SRC week. The little amount of money they have, they push all that money into SRC week. So when it gets to election, there is no money for them to allocate for election. That's why the government will say that we are increasing the money to generate some funds to run the election.
So can we put it as lack of planning?
It's not lack of planning.
I will side with that. I'll totally side with the lack of planning.
Yeah.
Because looking at it, I'll look at it from both perspectives.
Okay.
Like what Honorable said, as a leader, you should have the quality to be able to raise funds.
Okay.
Even within a short period of time.
Okay.
But then I also side with what my boss also said.
Okay.
It's stressful during this period.
Okay.
You need to buy that form. You need to take care of your campaign.
Okay.
Most of us were giving per semester money. Most students are giving per semester money or monthly money. So looking at it, this is where you need to take care of your feeding.
Okay.
In case you fall sick, this is where you get medication.
Okay.
So if you're telling me that because the council doesn't have money, they should increase the price of forms, I don't fall for that.
Okay.
Because as a good leader, you should be also able to foresee things before they happen.
Okay.
Because if you're going, you know that obviously election is a must because you leave office.
Definitely.
So there needs to be money set aside for elections.
Okay.
This doesn't need to be compromised.
Okay.
So you telling me that you don't have money, I don't buy that idea.
Thank you very much.
I don't
Thank
buy
you
that.
very much.
So I will just counter what you say.
Yes.
With this, as I said, it's not lack of planning. They do plan for election because they know that someone will surely take over them in terms of that.
Exactly.
But management disburse funds during a particular time.
Okay. So
And when the funds do not come within, so they know that this money is supposed to be used for this
Honorable,
at this particular point of time.
right, Honorable, I have a question with you here. In fact, I side with Aladdin on this. You know the reason why? If you say the release of funds comes very late, and we have the president who has served as a treasurer before, who knows how everything goes. Like there may be late release of funds, there may be late this and he has served as a treasurer before. So it may be lack of planning. If you are looking at that context.
So he should know better.
You should know better. Yeah. So,
We are not just speaking for only someone who has resumed from treasurer to president.
Okay.
We are speaking for
General.
previous
All right,
administration.
all right.
And those previous administration, that's what I'm picking from.
All right.
Not picking specifically on this current administration.
Right, Honorable. I think there's one thing that I noticed during my years of getting into leadership positions. You need to be passionate about something before going for it. That's one thing. And being passionate about something, you need to learn about everything about it. You need to learn about everything about that thing. So when you look at track records of previous leaders, how they've been managing things, what was their mistakes, and how on things that they succeeded on. That's how you build yourself as a leader. So if you're telling me that because of the past executives, the past councils have had this issue, and you coming into power, not rectifying that issue, it's like there's no improvement.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think that's just by the way.